Hello and welcome from Thorpe Park. I'm here for the first time this season. Very excited to be here to get on rides like Swarm, Saw the Ride, Colossus, and of course Nemesis Inferno. So it's been a long drag to get down here today. It's been just about 4.5 hours to get here. I was up at 5 o'clock this morning, so excited to be able to get on some stuff. Of course, I'm on my own today. This is one of the parks that, to be fair, it's a personal one. Love the roller coasters, love the rides, but it's not the best for kids, so left Casper at home for this one. He's at school, Robin's at work, so I'm here to have some fun, so stay with us while we have a really fun day here at Thorpe Park Resort. And first up, we're going to head over to the Swarm. The end is nigh. Okay, just gone over to Swarm Island, and unfortunately it's not opening at the moment, so I've made my way over to where Nemesis Inferno is, and I'm going to make Nemesis Inferno first ride of the day, the old B&M invert classic. It's a good ride, so let's see how it's running today and see how we can compare it to the good old-fashioned Nemi of Alton Towers. So stand by for my reaction on this one, because it's going to be a hell of a ride. Okay, I've just come off Nemesis Inferno, back row ride there, mega intense on that, it's absolutely incredible. It was a great ride, yeah, absolutely fantastic. I forget about the forces on that ride, I forget how intense it really is. Still, for me, the original Nemesis is my favourite Nemesis. Nothing could possibly compare to that, but this is an absolutely great ride, make no mistake, it's absolutely brilliant, especially walk on, right on the back row, phenomenal ride, yeah, absolutely incredible. So just watch some of this off-ride footage now, because unfortunately I can't film here because it's a Merlin Park, they don't allow filming in here, so yeah, just enjoy some of the off-ride footage. And next up I think I'm going to try and head over to where Saw the Ride is. Change of plan now. I've just had a look at the park app and it's actually showing Colossus as a 5-minute wait. That's a ride I've not actually been on for a few years, because the last few times I've actually been, it's had an absolutely enormous queue, and with the unavailability of actually having a child swap, so having to wait a long time with kids, it's just not been feasible, so I've not been on it for a few years. So really looking forward to being able to get on this. Of course, it'd be great if they'd be able to change the train so they can have it like the new Colossus ride that's going to be at Flamingo Land with lap bars, because that'd make it absolutely next level. So yeah, it's been here for a while now, so looking forward to getting on Colossus here at Thorpe Park. So I've just come off another walk on there, and that was Colossus. Hard to believe that ride's actually 20 years old this year. Absolutely incredible, really. Still running really, really well. Although the shoulder straights were a little bit rough on my shoulders, especially when you get your arms up. Going around those barrel rolls, you do feel the chafing on you. So I think if we could swap it over for the lap belts, like the lap bars, like they're getting over at Flamingo Land, I think it'll improve it no end. But yeah, riding really, really well. Excellent ops, it has to be said, especially on Nemesis Inferno this morning, because they're actually running to undo all the harnesses to get people on, turn it over. So yeah, absolutely fantastic so far. A couple of walk-ons, so let's go to Saw next. Saw the ride there. That was about a 10-minute wait there, so still absolutely fantastic ops, really. Great stuff. Running really well, because it has to be said, I've had some quite rough rides on this thing. The old Gerstlauer Eurofighter. There's something quite terrifying about going up a vertical lift hill as well. Yeah, when you get thrown right over the top and the 100-degree drop over it, it's absolutely incredible. Yeah, and just running really. I had front row ride there. For a 10-minute wait, absolutely great. Yeah, and enjoy this footage here, because it's one of those rides I've missed riding Saw the Ride, because I absolutely love a themed coaster, and this is really well themed, especially if you love the movie Saw as well, because it's got all sorts of props in there, and then you put on the torture contraption, one of Jigsaw's torture contraptions, and then you've got to escape. Yeah, absolutely incredible. Saw the Ride, wow. So I've just come off Colossus for another go there. It's hard not to when it's so quiet. Just starts to reel out that. Yeah, so quiet, so it's walked straight onto it again, so absolutely incredible. Got back row ride then. Definitely noticed the roughness in my shoulders there with those restraints. Begging for a lap bar on there, but yeah, absolutely great ride. Loved it. So I'm gonna head over to something I've not done yet, because every time I've come, for whatever reason, the Walking Dead coaster hasn't been open. So I remember it as X, No Way Out, but I don't remember it as, I've never been on it as The Walking Dead, so yeah, I'm just gonna go and check that out, so stick with us and let's see what it's like. Okay, I've just entered the queue line for Walking Dead The Ride, so I'm excited to go on this because I absolutely love Walking Dead the TV show, so getting on this would be absolutely incredible. I used to love it when it was X, and X No Way Out, so quite excited to see what it's like. I've never been given the opportunity to go on it yet, so yeah, hope it's not too much of a long queue here, so stand by for when I come off and I'll give you my review. So I've just been on Walking Dead The Ride. That's the first time I've been on since the retheme. And you know what? It's quite a good effort. It's quite a nice little retheme, really, because especially if you love the TV show like I do, it's a great show. Yeah, really good theme for it. And they seem to do at Thorpe Park is really well is the horror theming here, because of the target audience, obviously a little bit older, so they can do it really well. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. Walked straight on it. Again, operations absolutely fantastic here today, so can't grumble. So I'm just got something to eat now, and then I got to head over towards where Stealth is. So I've now just come off Stealth. It was a 15-minute wait, so you can't not go on it. Absolutely immense. That is probably the most intense ride in the country for me. So that launch is absolutely phenomenal, and the way it throws you straight to the back, top part is absolutely insane. And I had a back row ride then as well. It's thrown right over the top of it. Absolutely incredible. Just look at this now as it goes. There it goes. absolutely incredible, great ride, probably the most intense ride in the country for me. Yeah, great ride. That's Stealth here at Thorpe Park. One ride that has now opened up is Derren Brown's Ghost Train. I'm really excited to go on this since it's opened. I've never been on it, never had the opportunity to go on it. It's always been down, it's been COVID, it's been really long queues, so I've still not been on it. It's just opened up now because it's been closed this morning, and a very busy Thorpe Park. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to going on this because I'm a big fan of Derren Brown. I've been to see him, and the stuff that he does is absolutely incredible. It's phenomenal. So yeah, looking forward to getting on this, seeing what the experience is like. It's listed as a 5-minute wait, so let's see how it goes. Derren Brown's Ghost Train there. It's a very weird experience, very strange. I don't really know how to explain it with the VR headsets, and I've heard all sorts of mixed reviews about that ride, but I thought it was very, very good. It seemed to go on forever though. And on a busy day, I bet you're waiting for hours to get on that thing, but well, explains why it's such a long queue and why I've not been on it up until now. But yeah, really enjoyed it though. Derren Brown, absolutely master manipulator, so you know it's going to be a good ride, a very good experience and attraction there. So yeah, really good. Glad I went on it. So it's going to get something to eat because I still not had my lunch yet because I got sidetracked with Stealth. So I'll something to eat, and then I'll have some re-rides and get on Swarm. Okay, at Thrills and Food, one of the things that, I do tend to neglect, so I'm making a conscious effort to include it into these vlogs now, is the food. So I decided to get a bratwurst today, which is from the outlet, which is just by Nemesis Inferno. It's priced at £8, and it's quite a good size as well. You can see the size of my hands there. Yeah, let's go have a quick bite of it, see what it tastes like. And that comes with cheese and also onions as well. So, that's good. Quite pricey for drinks, because drinks are £2.70 for a normal bottle. That one, Tom. Not cheap by any stretch for the bottle, but bratwurst, absolutely brilliant. Yeah, great stuff. So I've just got myself through that bratwurst there, and it's quite messy. It's full to bits all the time. So I'm gonna have to work my way through what's left in the tray now, and then I'm gonna, after eating that, try and go on Nemesis Inferno. I don't know if that's a good idea or not though, but we'll see what happens. Nemesis Inferno, another walk-on. Seems to be the story of the day. That ride, it is absolutely phenomenal, really. It's a great B&M invert coaster. Consider it's been here since 2003, and it's still a really good coaster. It still misses the unique element that Nemesis Alton Towers has. I think the one thing, it's a bit of a mistake, really, I think, by actually naming it Nemesis Inferno, because all you do is draw comparisons, and it's a good coaster in its own right. So, yeah. Really good. I was up near the front then, so it's a completely different sort of ride. I'm going to head over to the Swarm now and hopefully get myself on there, and that'll be another walk-on with any luck.
Fantastic, give yourselves a round of applause, guys. That's it. Fantastic. Fantastic. That's it, guys. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 so far! Wow! Now, not quite the world record, so can we take it up?
It's time for one of the best themed coasters in the UK, Swarm. I absolutely love this coaster. As soon as you come into the island, you can get all sorts of goosebumps listening to the music and seeing all the crashed ambulances, the fire engine that you can just see there, and all sorts of music playing over the top of it. It really does help build up the tension. It's absolutely incredible. Yeah, it's not the most intense of coasters, but it really does have a really good, unique experience, and the fact that of all the end of world theme, it really does add to it. Of course, B&M wing coasters are really, really smooth anyway, but this one is absolutely fantastic. So yeah, it's got an advertised wait time of 0 minutes, so I won't be waiting long. So I've just come off 3 rides in a row on Swarm. It's that quiet today. I was able to ride 3 times in a row. Once at the front, once at the back, once in the middle. It was absolutely immense. And the thing is, although the foot, it's not, you don't get a lot of forces on this particularly. It's just a really good, really smooth ride. It feels incredibly high when you're at the top as well, and you get a great view across the rest of the park. And when the first inversion before the drop, it's absolutely incredible. Yeah, Swarm, great ride, one of the best in the UK in my opinion. Aside from the theming, the actual ride itself, the near-miss elements, something that was actually only added later on. And of course they had the running backwards, I think it was in 2013, and I never actually got a chance to do that because when they came it was absolutely mad busy, so I didn't get a chance to go on it backwards, but something was later removed obviously because they're running backwards now. So the near misses through the billboard which was added later, and also the station fly-through is absolutely incredible, especially when you're queuing up and you see it fly over the top of you, and especially for the first time it's quite nerve-wracking. But yeah, Swarm, what a ride, enjoy this footage. we're talking about theming here, I've got this crashed ambulance, which is here. One of the things I really like it, down to minute detail, is they've even got a stretcher, which is coming out the back of it, which is absolutely love it. I think it's great. The theming for this is absolutely phenomenal. It's one of the best as far as I'm concerned roller coasters. I could stand here and watch it for ages because being in wind coasters just look absolutely fantastic as well. So yeah, I was going to stay here for it longer and get some more footage of this amazing coaster here at Thorpe. So that's the end of my day here at Thorpe Park. So I've had an absolutely incredible day, really have. It really helps when the queues are so minimal. So the longest I've had to queue is 15 minutes, which for stealth, and it seems ridiculous leaving the place at 3:30 when I've got a 5-hour drive back. But I've been on everything 3 times. I've done absolutely everything, and it's great to be able to come back and get back on these coasters that I've not been on for a while and try out the new things like the Walking Dead re-theme. So I've not done that one before, and it's really good. And also get back onto what was the one? Oh, Derren Brown, trying out that one, which is a really strange experience. I'm still not sure what to make of it really, but I'd say to anyone who hasn't been on it yet, you do go on, do try it, and yeah, it's worth it. But it helps that we didn't have to queue long for it. I say I didn't have to queue long for it, but I can imagine on a busy day it can be quite frustrating. In terms of the rides, Colossus I thought was running really well. Just missing the some lap restraints. I think I've been teased now because I'm thinking about Flamingo Land opening up, and I've seen those lap bars and I'm thinking that they would be absolutely incredible on this thing here and make the world a difference. So yeah, Colossus was really good. Saw the ride, that was running smooth as well, because I've had some really rough rides on that, so it was really nice to be able to get onto that and have a decent ride on the front row of that. Nemesis Inferno, rekindle my love for that, because that is a really great top tier B&M invert, that no doubt about it. It really is a really good coaster, and it's a good coaster in its own right, which is why it kind of grates on me a little bit that it has the Nemesis name, because it should have its own name, because it's its own coaster, its own ride. It's a really good one. But yeah, so that was good. Of course, Stealth back row, absolutely phenomenal, as intense as ever. And then Swarm 3 times in a row, absolutely incredible. What a great, the theming on that ride is just absolutely amazing, and it's one of my favourite coasters for theming. So yeah, I just want to say thank you very, very much to every single person who's watched, follows and subscribes to this channel and to our other platforms. It really does mean a lot to us. I know I probably sound like a broken record saying that, but it really, really does mean a lot to me and Robin as well. So I just want to say thank you very much, and hopefully next week I'll be at Blackpool, so there might be another vlog for that, so stay tuned. So thank you very much, and I'll see you again.